Do you also know this feeling of waking up every day so exhausted, even after sleeping for so long? That mental exhaustion making every simple task so heavy for you, and whatever you once loved doing feels like a huge burden now. If this feels familiar to you, then this video is for you. Trust me, I have been through the same situation, and I always thought that I was lazy, but turns out I was wrong. Hi guys, this is your girl Mitali again, and if you have clicked on this video, then you need to hear it, so do watch it till the end. So this video is about a phase of my life when I was so exhausted every day. I used to wake up late at night till 3, 4 or maybe 4:30 a.m. and I used to sleep till 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Basically, I was just messing up with my whole routine. I was doing no physical movement whatsoever, and I did not go anywhere, no journaling, nothing, no work at all. I used to scroll on social media for hours mindlessly, and I used to want everything which I ever wanted. I used to dream that, oh my god, I want this, I want that, I want to become this, or I want to become that. And I saw others achieving everything which I ever wanted, but I couldn't. And I used to see people working, and which motivated me to work as well, but I just could not work at all, as if I did not have any mental energy to work. And as a result, I compared my behind the scenes to other people's highlighted reels. And you know how this thing goes, right? Then I was like constantly judging myself for being lazy, for always being so unmotivated, for not being enough passionate about my things. I thought I did not want those things that badly, because if I wanted it badly, I would have gotten it. And at one point, I even thought that maybe I'm just not made for all those things. Maybe I'm one of those people who just can't get what they want. And of course, those thoughts just broke me and my heart. I was like stuck in a loop, thinking constantly, why can't I do this? Why am I like this? Why am I so lazy? But actually, I was not lazy, and my mental exhaustion just brought me to a limit where I was constantly judging myself and thinking that I'm just doing nothing rather than just rotting every day. But then I saw a reel of this guy who actually was facing the same situations as me. I do not have that reel right now, otherwise I would have shown it to you guys. And I was like, oh my god, this is what I am facing. And then I got to know that I am not lazy, I am just burnt out. And I know that was like a foreign concept to me, because I did not know anything about burnt out. You can search about all those definitions of burnt out on ChatGPT, on Google, on anywhere, but what practical knowledge I gained from it, I'm gonna tell you guys. So, burnt out can sometimes just look like procrastination, lack of motivation, emotional exhaustion, and even brain fog. You know, that feeling when you can't figure out what you have to do, what you don't have to do, what is important, which has to be done, and what you should not be doing. Because I was just tired of doing the same things again and again, thinking all those things, constantly judging myself, and I was done with it. It felt like I have so many expectations from my people and too much pressure to perform good, but I could not do it. And even when I just rested, I felt guilty for resting, as if I should be doing something rather than resting. But of course, we should know that rest is a necessity. Like, it is not some kind of a reward for your suffering or your hard work, that, oh my god, I have done so much of work, now I deserve rest. This is the huge problem which led me to my burnt out. Whenever I used to work, whenever I wanted rest, I used to feel ashamed of resting, because I thought that I did not do anything productive to rest, which is basically wrong. You are allowed to rest without having to do something very productive, so you don't feel guilty. So I had to fix it anyway. So let me tell you some ways in which I fixed my burnt out, so you can do that as well. First one will be always journaling. I'm a person who journals a lot, okay, and it helped me a lot, guys. I mean, think the second thing would be shadow work, and shadow work with journaling is like a best combo. If you do not know what shadow work is, so basically shadow work is like asking questions to your shadow self. Every one of us has a shadow self, and I believe that shadow self has all the answers we are searching for. So if you're interested, you can go on Pinterest and search for some shadow work questions for every type of emotion, I guess, and situation as well. So you can try it out. It's really good, guys. So big thanks to journaling and shadow work, because it made me realize that what actually I was feeling. What was the root cause? Why was I feeling in such a certain way? Then third thing would be saying no to things that I did not want to do. I was maybe overdoing certain things, or maybe saying yes to certain situations or things which I did not want to do. And most important, of course, rest without guilt. I then just swore that I am gonna rest without guilt. Even if today I do not feel like doing something, even if I did not do something very productive, it does not mean that I do not deserve to rest. I mean, come on, guys. Like, we deserve to rest. We are humans, not robots. And of course, I used to reward myself for small wins. Like, for example, if I have to shoot a YouTube video and post it, so I used to do my thing and then I used to reward myself, like a good food, good drink, or maybe something which I wanted to buy for so long, which made all those tasks so interesting for me, because it gave me that motivation, also small motivation, that if I'll do this thing, okay, then I will get a reward. So this way, my attention from rewarding myself for a productive task as a rest shifted to a reward as a small gift. So rather than rewarding myself after a task to rest, I was like, okay, I am gonna do this task and now I'm gonna get a small gift or a reward, anything, okay? And the other one would be that knowing comparison is a thief of joy, guys. Like, how can I compare myself to someone else? I'm living my life, they are living their life. How can I compare my current scenario with someone else's results? Like, this is so unfair to them. They have worked so hard to be there, and how can I compare my BTS, my journey, in the middle of the journey I am, and how can I compare this thing to something which they have worked so hard for? I do not know how many nights they must have not slept, how many days they must have just done that thing and not enjoyed at all, and how much potential they just put into that certain thing to just be there. So how can we compare ourselves to others? We are not the same age, we are not the same person, we are not the same mentality, personality, nothing. So how can we compare ourselves? So I believed that compassion is the thief of joy, and you must believe this when I say that I have never compared myself with others from that point of my life. And of course, the last one would be that I was stuck in this loop, that, oh, I want to achieve this, oh, I have to travel to this place, I have to get this and everything, take all those goals. So I was in that loop that I want these things, but I was not doing something for them. So I thought and decided and actually realized also that I have to start today to be there tomorrow. If I do not start today, how will I be there tomorrow? Because many of times we think that, for example, if I want an iPhone and it's worth 70,000, so we start to think, where will I get 70,000 from? Now this is so silly, guys. Like, how can you think that where will I get 70,000 from? If you do not start earning or start saving 5,000, 1,000, 100 or 5 rupees even, how will you just sum up to 70,000? So at least start today with 5 rupees at least, so tomorrow you will be able to get 70,000, right? So this is the mentality which I started inculcating in my life, that I have to start today to be there tomorrow. So if you're watching this and thinking, why can't I do what others can do? Why am I feeling stuck? Why am I always tired? And why can't I stay consistent? Then let me tell you, my friend, you are not lazy, you're not unmotivated, and you're definitely not failing. You are just burnt out. So just slow down, take a deep breath, and rest without any guilt, because you deserve it. And because sometimes the most productive thing you can do is breathe and begin again.